Hello my friend, I'm John Silva. Today I'm going to talk with you about the Affinity 2.6, the beta version, and what is coming here in this new version. So other topics that's going to cover about what I think about Affinity in this moment, if I still recommend, and also the last is that I'm going to talk about Adobe Illustrator, what they are planning to do. That is very game changing and I'm very impressed. So stay here with me until the final if you want to know what's going on. So the first thing that I want to talk, it is about the upcoming features. Let's get started here. Guys, we're gonna have here a very good features dedicated on Affinity Publisher. They are more about the page management system. So if you are a person that like to use Affinity Publisher, you're gonna have a much better page controlling. All right, but I will let you know in advance that I don't use Affinity Publisher, like in my daily work, my daily job, so I don't have quite experience to explain about how that works. Okay guys, one thing that I want to talk, which is very relevant, it is about the machine learning. But this machine learning, you will understand as I progress here. Let's show here some example for you to understand how that works. We're gonna have the object selection tool. This tool will allow you basically to grab an image like this one, all right? And in this image, you can select the image by separated areas, like the face, the hair, and another example here in this snake, you can separate the elements. So you have a single image, all right, no layers at all, as you can see on here. And then you can enable the option multi-part objects. So you can grab and select that part. On the other hand, to explain how the machine learning model works, because most of you can think, will Affinity use my images? You don't need to worry because they guarantee that your data is saved only in your computer. So they will not train your images in this machine learning. So also no AI is being added here, okay, in Affinity, just to let you know. And you need to install this, you need to enable this plugin in the settings on Affinity. And before we move to another topic, okay, I'm gonna show you some examples about this object selection. So here I got some images on the forum, of course, that some users have comparing this current feature with others from Photoshop and Pixelmator. So here we go. We have the original image. We have the one with the background remover by Pixelmator. We have the Photoshop, and then we have the Affinity one. As you can see here in this image, on the Affinity, you still have some backgrounds behind. Can you see? So another example, we have the original image, we have the Pixelmator Pro, Photoshop, and then we have Affinity, which is, kind of still very behind. They need to improve this much more if they want to make this let's say useful. We're gonna have some improvements about the pencil pen and node to improvements. Let me show you some examples. On the auto close, the pencil tool, when you're gonna use, you now have the option to make this close when it's near, far, or always. Okay, because some users complained that they are having a not expected result, but they managed to improve. Also, we're gonna have the smoothness pencil capabilities, which is going to help you to have let's say more smooth line or not very smooth line, because at this moment when you have this current smooth, probably the image, the line is getting not very precise in terms of the vectorization. So this will help you to manage and control better. Also, we're gonna have this style, which is related to the stroke panel. If you are using a pattern in the stroke panel, if you draw a line, you can keep the user line. Also, the user field is gonna be changed, in this format here, in this icon set. Okay, we're gonna have also other improvements, and to be honest, we don't have more features, new features than this, which is why I want to bring the next, next topics about what I think since Canva acquisition, what to expect, and so on. And then we have also others small improvements that improves your experience in the interface. We have a bunch of them here that if I explain each one, it's gonna take hours or no. And let me tell you that most of these improvements, it's related to bug fixes or some improvements that makes your experience on iPad better. That's why I want to bring these topics, like since the Canva acquisition that was done in this year, 26, more or less, March 26. Since the latest version, which is 2.5, released in 23 of this year, we got the QR code improvements, we got the stroke width, and the pencil tool improvements. For now, I personally was expecting to get the symmetry, vector symmetry, at least, So the only reason that I can tell you that I'm using Affinity is because it is no subscription, I don't need to pay. Painting and vector in the same app, which is something that I do a lot. And here an example of my work. I love to use Affinity to make paintings and create my vector shape. But this is things that other apps now they can do basically. But at this moment, looking in what Affinity is bringing to Affinity Designer, I don't see that it is very relevant at this moment. In my opinion. So for graphic designers, do I recommend Affinity? For now, seeing what is coming, the features based on what is coming, probably for people that edit books, Affinity Publisher or Affinity Photo, it's doing good. But in the perspective of Affinity Designer, I don't think that it is good for logo makers, I'd say. But I can tell you that I recommend for illustrators, for digital art, like I do a lot of digital art illustrations. All right, UI UX, I would recommend Figma, and logo makers probably Adobe Illustrator. Okay, but Affinity still can do a good work for graphic design stuffs. And what Adobe Illustrator is bringing that it is game changing? Let me show you. And I'm starting to think a lot about in the future. Here, Adobe Illustrator is going to release, let's say you have a vector, a design in vector. Basically, you can rotate that object like in 3D, Of course, there is some limitations. And also you need to consider that your design, your art is going to be trained by AI, probably. If you can do this, it's going to be used. But this is really time saver. You can rotate the image fully in vector, and this can save you, oh my gosh, very, very much time. I can't imagine how much time this can save. And there are other features that they are bringing. And what I can say, in my opinion, is that Adobe Illustrator, at least, it is bringing features that it's what people want to improve their time, and I don't want to sound pessimistic about the future of using Affinity, but by watching this version 2.6 in this time frame that we had right now, we are in the December, and from May to December, almost, let's say 6 to 7 months, having this new version that it is not focused, there is no focus for Affinity Designer, made me feel really kind of sad of my expectation, because at least for the symmetry tool, it's something that I really wanted so much, the vector symmetry tool, because if you need to make a logo, you need to flip, it's not very good. And the reason that explains that I use Affinity because I still like, but as we don't have more relevant features, other softwares may offer better features to improve your time. Of course, Adobe, you need to pay subscription, which is really bad. But in terms of time saving, I think that the clients will need you to be fast. The project needs you to be even faster. This is how the industry works. So, yeah, that's all for this video, guys. I don't have anything extra to say. I think that I show you every single thing that it was most relevant for you in this video, right? But yeah, let's check it around. Let's have faith for Affinity to to bring something new, but I will still be doing my, digital art here, the paintings that I really love to do. I just need the basics, but as we progress, we start to need more advanced features. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for your time, for watching this video. I hope that you like. Leave your comment here, please. Your opinion is really important. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and bye bye.